Are you an apple shape who is struggling with how to dress a body shape? Then you have come to the right place. In today's video, by request, I have been shopping for a whole load of occasion dresses on a budget, and we're going to talk our way through them and see if any of them works for our body shape. Per usual, I will link everything for you in the description box, so if any of these dresses catches your eye, you can go and check the links down below. But occasion dresses on a budget for apple shapes. Let's get stuck into it. We're starting off with the dress that I'm wearing already, and if you are especially a smaller chested apple shape, this dress could be fantastic for you. I'm a large chested apple shape, so it doesn't work as perfect on me, hence why I just wanted to mention it. We have a beautiful flutter sleeve, plenty of space in the sleeves, beautiful v-neck, which we all know looks fantastic on us apple shapes. We have a seam going, let's see, it goes down between here, and then it goes down underneath my bust, and then from the bust and down we have two darts sewn in. All those seams, all those details means that it has a fantastic fit on the body. I don't naturally have much of a waist, but this dress makes me look as if I do, and that is beautiful. On the back, we have a tie detail up here which keep the dress sitting beautifully in place, and we do have a zip going the whole way. Let's see, it goes all the way down to here. It has a beautiful shape. It just flows beautifully over my body. Look, skims beautifully over the tummy. And quality of this dress is amazing as well. It is a polyester dress, but it doesn't just feel like a cheap polyester. This has a really good quality. Now, as I said, I have a very large chest, and because of the sleeves, the length of the sleeve, it actually makes me look very top heavy compared to someone who might have a smaller chest. It might give that extra volume and makes you look more in proportion. So trial and error, but our first dress I think is absolutely beautiful, and quality is amazing, as well as a great shape for us apple shape. It just flows beautifully and there's not a tummy in sight. Next up, I have a little black number, but with an added detail, and the detail is down the bottom. Very different, a little bit unusual, definitely a dress that's going to stand out, but still has that nice black element to it, which I think many of us, especially apple shapes, really like. This one definitely have a bit of a bodycon feel to it. It definitely follows the curves of the body. You can see that here on my hips. It's not tight on me, and it is nice and stretchy, but it does follow the curves, I think a little bit more where the red one just kind of skimmed. I don't mind. I think it's all about getting the right fit. I think us apple shapes can definitely wear a bodycon. This one has the bodycon feel at the top, but then it flares out into the A-line skirt with the ruffles down the bottom, but the A-line just gives me that balance in the dress, meaning it doesn't feel as if I'm just tightly squeezed into a tube as a bodycon. I hope that makes sense. The ruffles down the bottom are a different kind of fabric. It's slightly see-through, and you have the 3 layers of ruffles with the black edge to it. Very beautiful little detail. The dress itself is a nice soft stretchy material, and up here in the chest area we have an elastication as well. The straps are a little bit on the long side for me. I would have to shorten them a little bit, but I do think overall it covers my bra quite well. You can obviously see I do have the bra strap there, but I think coverage is fantastic, and it gives me that illusion of wearing a bodycon without having a bodycon on. And I love that on us apple shapes because I still feel that I'm covered. I'm not showing off my belly, it's not on display, but I can still wear something similar to a bodycon, and I like that. This dress is definitely a bit more of an occasion dress, where I feel the red one was a bit more of several occasion, definitely day to night kind of dress, but this one I feel is definitely more of an evening dress. This is a stunning dress, very beautiful, but as I say, like everything else, it's trial and error. You're going to have to try and see if this is in your comfort zone. I would definitely wear this one. I think it's stunning. I wanted to include a dress that literally would hide everything. There are no lumps and bumps inside. There are no tummy inside. This dress is a little bit different. It kept popping up on my For You page, and I thought I'm going to have to try it. It may not be for you, and that's absolutely okay. I kind of feel a little bit like I'm wearing a negligee, but nevertheless, I think it's good fun, and it's one of those dresses that would definitely stand out. One of those dresses that as I said, is hiding everything. There could be anything underneath this dress. No tummy, no lumps and bumps, but it's fun and it stands out. I think this dress could be used for multiple occasions, and I do wonder, could you maybe dress it with a belt maybe, or even just a layer over it, maybe a blazer, cardigan or something. I think it's one of those dresses you could play around with. I teamed it with a bright pink chunky heel because I didn't really know what other color to go with, and I think it works. I would possibly see if I could find maybe some earrings in the same color, or maybe a handbag in the same colors or something like that, just to jazz it up a bit. I think it's definitely one you could play around with. But as I said, if you're looking for a dress that hides every multiple sin that you may or may not have underneath this dress, this could be the one. I think it's good fun, and I really wanted to include it. Oh, I should just be practical here. It is a fully lined, so you have a little kind of satin slip underneath. It is sewn together up at the top, but it just hangs loose, and then you have the flowy chiffon layer on top with all the ruffles down the bottom. I think it's so much fun. I really, really love the dress. Whether or not it's for you, I don't know, but I think it's good fun. Next up, I found a dress that definitely looks to be like more of a wedding guest material. However, it is a shorter dress. Now, I will say up front, I love the dress, but it does not have the perfect fit on me. Even if I change size, it was not going to work for me, but the quality of this dress is unbelievable. The colors of this, the shine of the gold thread that's in through it, it is unbelievable. I do think the skirt part would sit a little bit different, probably flow a little bit nicer once it's ironed or steamed into place. Look at the detail of the front. See some of these, right? They're sitting flapping, these little details here. And I think I would put a little stitch in those just as it stayed in place, and then obviously iron the rest into place. But you have a mesh here, so it looks like we have a little bit of a peekaboo moment, but you have the beautiful detail up around the neckline and then around the bust. It is so beautiful. Now, the reason this dress does not work for me is because my torso is a little bit longer than where they have sewn the waist. There is a seam going right here, and I would need that moved down a good 1.5 inches because it's simply just up too high for me. It doesn't work under my bust, but it's not down in my waist either. So it's simply because the model of the dress on me does not work. But if you are a little bit more shorter in the torso, or if you have a higher waist, this could be perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And again, the quality is amazing. Now on the back, you might need a bit of help to close this one because we have 2 buttons up at the top, but then you have a corset detail. I purposely let the string hang out so you could see it, but I would tuck it in underneath because we have a zip in here for easier access, and I would take this string and I would tuck it in just so it wasn't hanging down over the dress. It might require a bit of a hand to get in and out of this dress, but by God, this is beautiful. But it's the quality I can't get over. So as you can see on me, and this is where the seam comes in wrong again, where it sits on me, it just kicks out as if I'm pregnant, whereas if it was sitting in the right spot, it would be able to just flow down from my natural waist. So hence why it doesn't work on me, but it's a beautiful dress. I'm so glad I tried it out because the price of this wasn't even bad. I don't remember how much I paid, but it wasn't all that terribly much. And if you're looking for something beautiful with lots of stunning details on it for a wedding or something like that, this could definitely be it. It's beautiful. And then us apple shapes, we have fantastic legs, so it allows us to show off our legs as well. I love this dress. I'm really sad that it doesn't work for me, but in fairness, I'm kind of glad too, because if it did, I wouldn't want to return it, and I don't need it for nothing. So, stunning, stunning dress. I'm delighted I have tried it. Our last dress for today, can you guess why I picked it? Exactly, because it's yellow and because it's stunning. This is a full satin dress, and it's adorable. It has that vintage style nod to it that I really, really love. Big, massive A-line skirt, and it flows beautifully over the tummy. I love this dress. There's so many details on it, and yet it's the color that just makes it stand out, isn't it? Massive A-line skirt, as I said, and again, it really, really, truly need an iron, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to iron dresses for hours that I'm going to be returning. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not going to do it. I don't have the time for it. We have a beautiful corsage flower here on the side, and we have one more on the shoulder. The bust area doesn't quite work for me, but again, I think it's simply just because I have such a large chest. My bra is kind of peeking out. It's a little bit too high. So I think if I just had a lower cut bra, it would work better. But we got darts running up over the chest area, making it sit beautiful on me. In the waistband, we have a bit of ruching of the fabric, which is fantastic for us apple shape because it takes away the eye from our tummy. But for me, it sits just under my bust, and then the skirt just flows out, meaning there is no tummy inside. Let me show you the other side where there's no flower on. Can you see that? Now on the back, and this is where it gets difficult, just like the other one, we have this corset detail here. I'm not even sure it's done up properly because I really struggled with it. But again, we have a zip down below just for easy access, and I will possibly, now I couldn't say if that's going to work because I can't see it myself, but maybe tug in the satin strings there just so they don't hang. But again, it's such a beautiful dress. The color of this, it makes me so blooming happy. And again, it's a fantastic shape for us, apple shape. The V-neck just elongates our body and open up that neckline. It's beautiful, even on my large chest, and then the large A-line skirt with no tummy in sight. This is a fantastic dress, and once again, it's on a budget, so it's not expensive, and yet the quality has definitely been there on all of these dresses, which I really, really do appreciate. It is possible to get an amazing dress on a budget, even for us apple shapes. That is all the dresses I have for you for today. There's a lot of the same elements on the dresses that really make sure that they work for us apple shape, but some of them are fun, some of them are just amazing, and others are maybe not for you at all, and that's absolutely okay as well. If you are interested in any of the videos, of course, I have linked them all in the description box for you, so you can go and check the links down there. I should just mention as well that I do wear shapewear in every single video, just so you are aware. My favorite shapewear and the only shapewear I ever recommend is also linked in the description box, and there's a video on so you can see it in action as well. But if you made it this far and sat through the ads, thank you so much, because that's how you help my channel. Will you do me one last favor for today? Leave me a yellow heart, just so I know that you made it to the end. And do also let me know in your comment which dress was your favorite. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.